Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does my hair make me look older than I feel inside? For so many women over 60, thinning, graying, or lifeless styles can steal the sparkle from our face, even when our spirit is still vibrant. Hair is not just beauty, it is confidence, presence, and the way we show the world who we are. Today, I will reveal 5 youthful hairstyles that can take years off your look and restore that glow. And stay with me, because the last style I share holds a secret many women never expect. Why hair matters after 60 plus. As women over 60, our hair tells a story. Over time, it naturally becomes thinner, grayer, and loses volume, making it harder to style. According to the American Academy of Dermatology 2024, nearly 50% of women notice significant hair thinning by this age. I remember keeping the same hairstyle for 25 years, and honestly, it made me look older. When I finally changed, people kept asking if I had been on vacation. Hair is not just something that covers your head, it is the frame that shapes your face. So let me ask you, do you feel your hairstyle reflects who you are today or who you were decades ago? Sometimes, the smallest change can spark the biggest transformation. 5 youthful hairstyles for women over 60. Number 1, soft layered bob. The soft layered bob has become one of the most flattering choices for women over 60. This cut creates a sense of lightness and volume, which is especially helpful since hair naturally becomes thinner with age. According to a 2024 report from the American Academy of Dermatology, nearly half of women over 60 experience noticeable thinning around the crown and temples. The beauty of this style is that the gentle layers give the illusion of fullness while keeping the hair soft and elegant. I can share from my own experience. For over 20 years, I wore my hair long and heavy, thinking it made me look more feminine. In reality, it dragged my face down and highlighted every wrinkle. When I finally tried a soft layered bob at 64, people kept asking if I had changed my skincare routine. In truth, nothing had changed except my haircut, and I looked easily 8 to 10 years younger. This bob works with almost any face shape. If you want to highlight your cheekbones, ask your stylist for face framing layers. If you want your neck to look longer, cut it slightly below the chin. And the best part is that it is easy to maintain with a quick blow dry or even air drying. So let me ask you, have you ever thought about how just a few layers could transform not only your look, but also the way you feel about yourself? Keep watching, because what comes next might surprise you even more. A 2, textured pixie cut. The textured pixie cut is more than just a hairstyle. It is a statement of freedom and confidence. This cut highlights the cheekbones and natural bone structure, which often become more defined with age. A recent survey from AARP in 2025 showed that 61% of women over 60 said shorter hair made them feel more energetic and stylish compared to their longer hairstyles. That speaks volumes about the emotional power of a fresh cut, I can tell you from personal experience. After I retired at 63, I felt stuck in the same long hair I had worn since my 40s. It made me feel safe, but also invisible. When I finally gathered the courage to try a textured pixie, everything changed. Suddenly my face looked lifted, my eyes sparkled, and my wardrobe felt brand new. I even started wearing brighter lipstick and bolder earrings because the haircut gave me permission to stand out. People around me said I looked happier and at least 10 years younger. The pixie cut is also practical, though. With a little styling cream or texturizing spray, it can look polished or playful in minutes. It works beautifully with silver or salt and pepper hair, turning natural grays into a stylish accessory rather than something to hide. So let me ask you, have you ever wondered what it would feel like to let go of heavy hair and embrace a lighter, more confident version of yourself? Sometimes a bold choice can be the key to rediscovering your best self, and what follows may give you even more inspiration. Number 3, shoulder length with face framing layers. The shoulder length cut with face framing layers is the perfect balance for women over 60 who want to keep a feminine look without the heaviness of long hair. Layers that gently shape the face can soften lines, highlight cheekbones, and disguise small imperfections. According to a 2024 study by the American Hair Research Society, women with layered, medium-length cuts reported feeling more confident in photos by nearly 40% compared to those with straight, one-length hair. From my own experience, I held on to long hair for years, thinking it was the only way to feel youthful. But the truth is, it made my face look longer and pulled down my features. At 65, I tried a shoulder-length cut with soft layers around my face. The difference was remarkable. Friends told me my smile looked brighter and my face looked lifted, almost as if I had a mini facelift. It was still feminine and graceful, yet much easier to manage. This style is also versatile. It can be blown out for extra bounce, worn naturally with a bit of texture, or styled with loose waves for a more modern touch. If you want variety without going too short, this cut offers the best of both worlds. So let me ask you, do you feel ready for a style that lightens your look but still lets you hold on to your femininity? Sometimes choosing balance is the most powerful choice of all, and the next idea might just prove it. Number 4. Modern Blunt Bob. The modern blunt bob is like a tailored blazer for your face, polished yet timeless. Unlike the harsh versions from decades ago, today's blunt bob can be softened with a side part, a slight curve under the chin, or feathered edges in the front. According to a 2025 style survey by Women's Health magazine, women over 60 who switched to a sleek bob reported feeling 45% more professional and confident in social settings compared to their previous hairstyle choices. I remember trying this cut at 66, after years of layered styles. I wanted something that would project elegance but still feel modern. Once I went for the blunt bob, trimmed just below the jawline with a side sweep, the change was instant. People described me as looking refreshed and put together, even on casual days. A friend of mine, a retired teacher, also chose this style to keep her intellectual image while embracing a youthful twist. She told me her students from years ago could hardly believe how radiant she looked at a reunion. This cut is surprisingly low maintenance. A quick blow dry with a flat brush is often enough, and it looks sharp whether you wear glasses or not. The clean lines bring structure back to the face, especially as natural contours soften with age. So what about you? Do you think a haircut that feels as polished as a designer outfit could transform the way others see you? Sometimes all it takes is one bold choice and the next style might be even more playful. Number 5. Soft shag with curtain bangs. The soft shag with curtain bangs is one of the most playful yet age-defying hairstyles for women over 60. With its light layers and gentle movement, this cut creates energy and freshness without looking forced. The curtain bangs frame the eyes, soften forehead lines, and instantly brighten the face. According to a 2024 beauty trends report by Allure, hairstyles with curtain bangs grew in popularity by nearly 35% among women over 55, proving that this look is far from being just for the younger generation. I hesitated for years before trying bangs because I feared they would feel too youthful or hard to maintain. At 67, I finally took the leap with a soft shag and light curtain bangs. The difference was stunning. My face looked more open, my eyes stood out, and I felt like I had rediscovered a playful side of myself I thought was long gone. A friend of mine who tried the same style told me she suddenly felt more comfortable experimenting with bold glasses and brighter lipstick because her haircut made her feel alive again. The best part is how effortless it is. The layers do most of the styling for you, and the bangs grow out gracefully, which means fewer salon visits. You can wear it natural or add a touch of texture spray for extra movement. So let me ask you, could a little softness around your face bring back that spark you have always had inside? Sometimes the right hairstyle is not just about how you look, but how you feel, and there is even more to explore beyond this. Common hair mistakes that make women look older. One of the biggest mistakes many women make is holding on to the same haircut for decades. What worked in your 40s may not flatter you in your 60s. A 2024 AARP beauty survey found that nearly 55% of women over 60 admitted they had not updated their hairstyle in more than 15 years. I was one of them, and I can tell you that the day I changed my style, people noticed immediately. Another issue is keeping hair too long and heavy without layers. It can pull the face downward and make fine lines more visible. Hair that is cut in a single length can also look stiff and lifeless. Ignoring thinning at the crown or temples is another common mistake, since this is often where age first shows. I remember struggling with this myself, until a stylist suggested light layers at the crown to disguise thinning, which completely changed how my hair framed my face. Overstyling can also age us. Using too much hairspray or creating overly rigid shapes takes away the softness that makes us look fresh. Finally, mismatched hair color and cut can wash out the complexion instead of brightening it. So let me ask you, are you holding on to a hairstyle that belongs to the past, or are you ready to update it to celebrate the woman you are today? Sometimes the smallest adjustment can open the door to something even more exciting ahead. Stories and inspirational lessons. Real stories often show us the true power of a new haircut. One of my clients, Linda, retired at 62 and felt invisible in social gatherings. She decided to try a textured pixie, and within weeks she was volunteering at local events and even started dating again. She told me, "It is not just my hair. It feels like I finally stepped into this new chapter of life with confidence." Another inspiring example is Jane Fonda. At 86, she embraced her silver shag cut, and it became a fashion statement covered widely in 2024 beauty magazines. Instead of hiding her age, she highlighted it, showing women everywhere that authenticity can be more glamorous than chasing youth. I can share my own journey as well. At 65, I moved from long, heavy hair to a layered bob. The compliments I received were not only about looking younger, but also about looking happier. According to a 2025 AARP report, nearly 70% of women who updated their hairstyle said they felt more optimistic and willing to try new activities. I can honestly say I am part of that statistic. So let me ask you, if a haircut could shift how you see yourself, would you take that leap? Remember, changing your hairstyle is not only about appearance, it is about embracing life with renewed spirit. And there is always another step waiting to inspire you. After 60, our hair is no longer just about beauty. It becomes a declaration of how we choose to live. Every strand tells a story of wisdom, courage, and resilience. The right haircut does not erase the years. It honors them while allowing us to step forward with grace and confidence. I truly believe that every woman deserves to see herself in the mirror and smile at the reflection looking back. So, my gentle encouragement to you is this. Try a new hairstyle. Even a small change can bring a spark you did not know was missing. Do not be afraid of change, because change often brings freedom. If this video inspired you, share it with a woman you love, perhaps your sister, your best friend, or even your daughter. And I would love to hear from you, so tell me in the comments, which hairstyle makes you feel the most youthful and confident? Your story might be the encouragement another woman needs today. Because beauty after 60 is not about looking younger, it is about celebrating the woman you have become.